Hello everyone, this is June from VisionTechShop.com. Today I'll be comparing the VisionTech Shop's DLP-300 scale with other computing scales, including the CAS LP1000, CAS CL5000, and EasyWay LS100. I hope this will give you a better understanding of label printing scales before you make your purchase. First, I'll compare the prices. The DLP-300 has the lowest price at $895. On the other hand, the LP1000P costs $1,375, the CL5000R costs $2,195, and the LS100 Pro costs $1,395. These prices are based on Amazon prices as of August 15th of 2020. As you can see, the DLP-300 is much cheaper than the other scales. It would save you over $400. Next, I'll compare the specifications and performances of each scale. Many people know that scales that are cartridge type makes it easier to change label rows. The LP1000 is not a cartridge type, and you cannot take out the label mechanism when you change label rows. The LS100 is also not a cartridge type, but you can pull out the label mechanism, making it slightly easier to change rows. Therefore, changing label rows would be the easiest with the CL5000 and DLP-300 since they are the scales with the cartridge type. Next, I'll be comparing the displays of each scale. The LP1000 has a VFD display displaying only 3 pieces of information: weight, unit price, and total price. It does not display the tare weight. The CL5000, LS100, and DLP300 all have an LCD alphabet display displaying the menu, item PLU name, programming step, and etc. in words. The LCD alphabet display helps first-time users program and operate the scale. However, the LS100 doesn't have a display for the tare value, while the CL5000 and VisionTech Shop DLP300 scale do have the tare display. Next, I'll compare the maximum capacity of each scale. The LP1000 has a limited 30-pound maximum capacity, while the DLP300 and other scales have a 60-pound maximum capacity, which gives you a greater range of weighing options. Next, let's look at the computer interface. These days, it is crucial that you are able to manage scale data, settings, and label format with ease and flexibility. Specifically, wireless connectivity is becoming more important. The LP1000 can only be connected using an RS-232 interface port, which no longer exists on PCs or laptops. This means that you need to use an additional adapter to pair with the RS-232 adapter to connect the LP1000 to your device, which is very inconvenient. The CL5000 has wired network connection capabilities, but if you want to add wireless functionalities, it would cost an extra $250. Similarly, the LS100 has wired network capabilities with an additional cost of $200 for wireless functionalities. However, many dealers don't recommend the wireless option with the LS100 scale due to some systematic issues. On the other hand, the DLP300 is the only scale with wireless networking functionalities on board. This means that there are no additional costs for wireless functionalities. You can also use a wired network and a wireless network at the same time. This means that if the wireless network is down, you can switch to the wired network using an Ethernet RJ45 cable and continue to use the scale without any interruptions. On the other hand, the CL5000 prohibits wired network usage. If it is set up as wireless, the scale must be manually opened to remove the wireless board in order to change to a wired network. The DLP300 is like a modern laptop with both a RJ45 Ethernet port and Wi-Fi functionalities. Next, I'll be discussing the printing speed. The printing speed of the LP1000 is 50 mm per second, while the DLP300 and other scales print twice as fast with a speed of 100 mm per second. Next, we'll be looking at the item or PLU storage size, for it is important how many items and ingredients can be stored through the PLUs on the scale. The LP1000 has a maximum of 4,000 PLUs. The CL5000 has a base maximum of 3,000 PLUs with additional storage available for purchase. Given the price point of over $2,000, the 3,000 PLU limit is rather small. The LS100 has a maximum storage of 1,000 PLUs, which again is rather small. In contrast, the DLP300 has a large built-in data storage. The DLP300 can keep a maximum of 10,000 PLUs, which is 2.5 times larger than the second largest storage space. Additionally, each PLU can have ingredients with more than 500 characters. With these things in mind, there is no doubt that the VisionTech Shop DLP300 has the best PLU storage space from these scales. Next, we'll be looking at language options. The LP1000 is made in Korea, but Korean cannot be printed on labels, nor can it be displayed on the scale. The CL5000 and LS100 can both display English and Korean and also print English and Korean labels. However, our DLP300 can display English, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean on the scale and also print them on labels. No other scale comes close to the diverse language options of the DLP-300. Next, we'll be looking at the variety of label formats. Many store owners want to have a custom label format or advertise their store through label formats. This makes the customization of label formats an important function of a scale. The LP1000 has 9 pre-formatted label forms and custom labels are not available. The CL5000 has 46 pre-formatted label forms and you can customize up to 20 forms. Similar to the LP1000, the LS100 cannot customize label forms. However, there are 48 pre-formatted labels. On the other hand, our DLP-300 has 45 pre-formatted label forms and you can customize up to 70 forms. As you can see, Vision Tech Shop's DLP-300 provides the most customizable label formats along with a large number of pre-formatted labels. If you check on Amazon.com, you can see a wide variety of custom label forms that other DLP-300 customers have created for their stores. Next, let's compare the number of keys on each scale. The number of PLU and function keys on scales is similar across all scales here. When looking at the number of PLU speed keys, the LP1000 has 63, the CL5000 has 144, and the LS100 has 60, and the DLP300 has 163 speed keys. A new functionality available is multi-tapping, where the key functionality changes based on the number of times the key is pressed. The LP1000 and LS100 do not support this. However, the CL5000 has double tapping, and our DLP300 has double and even triple tapping. The DLP300 has the most number of speed keys and supports multi-tapping, which enables users to use a high level of key combinations and make customizations for your needs. Next is scale-to-scale interfacing. Let's say you have multiple scales in the same store without a PC and you buy another scale later. Normally, you would have to re-enter all settings and data to the new scale manually. However, with scale-to-scale interface functions, you can transfer the data from one existing scale to another. Also, you can save your scale data onto a USB to transfer data manually. The Vision Tech Shop DLP-300 is the only scale that allows you to copy all data and settings to another scale or to back up and restore all scale data and settings using a USB. The other 3 scales do not have this functionality. Having scale information saved on a USB drive allows you to transfer data to a new scale in case of facing any problems with the current scale or when purchasing another DLP-300 scale. Simply plugging in the USB will copy all data from your previous scale, so you wouldn't need to manually enter the same PLU information on every single scale you own. In conclusion, when examining the performances of each scale, the Vision Tech Shop DLP-300 has capabilities that surpass the LP1000, CL5000, and the LS100. Again, as of August 15th of 2020, the DLP-300 is only $895, which is very affordable when compared to the other 3 scales. The additional features of the DLP-300 can be seen in the positive reviews that discuss the customized labels, the easy yet powerful interface, and the new wireless networking capabilities. These reviews also mention our great responsive tech and customer support done through phone or email. Why does the DLP-300 have all these great reviews on Amazon? It's because Vision Tech Shop takes immediate care of any problems customers face and provides dozens of useful tutorial videos on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and search DLP-300 label printing scale, you will find more than 50 videos on how to set it up, use it, solve errors, connect it to the PC, and many more. The manufacturer is also constantly uploading after receiving user feedback. With a thorough comparison of all the features and capabilities of these 4 scales, including the price point, which label printing scale should you buy? The Vision Tech Shop DLP-300 is your answer. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please contact us at gousapos@gmail.com or visit us at visiontechshop.com.